this is Dr. Farah Sultan, and I'm here today with Elizabeth, who has been with Vitalogy Wellness for the last 2+ years, and she is going to share with us her journey towards wellness and weight loss and tell you about where she was and where she has come now. So let's begin by asking you, Elizabeth, where were you in terms of your health when you started here at Vitalogy?
Oh, it was horrible. I felt like I was 80 years old, and at the time I was 24. So I just felt so much fatigueness, and I think my knees were always on fire, and I just felt horrible. I felt like I was a zombie half at the time. Like I needed to just like have sodas after sodas just to get me through the day, and I just never felt like myself for 20 plus years. So I was very horrible.
So you felt bad,
Mhm.
and what else was going on in terms of your weight and what was going on with your other body functions that were making you feel so bad? And what were you being told by your regular doctors?
Yeah, I mean, my weight was out of control. Even during COVID, I think I was going through a good bit of just depression and anxiety at that time as well. And so I was kind of in a dark place. So the only comfort I had was just binge eating and eating whatever I wanted. I went to doctors, and it upset me more now thinking about it that they all just said, wait until you get our age when we're 50 and 60, and you'll understand true pain. And because I came in with, again, my joint pain, I always had headaches, I think like 24/7. But they all just said, you're fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. You are a healthy 230-pound girl. And I was like, that's impossible to be healthy and for me not to feel good at all.
And then, what was your journey where you kind of changed everything around?
Yeah, so when I first started working here at Vitalogy, I just started seeing all these great results from what patients were seeing. And so I took initiative and said, I need to get where they're at on their journey as well. So I sat down with Dr. Sultan after doing some really great in depth testing labs. And I mean, that night, I think I cried my eyes out. You were actually able to see that I was pre diabetic. I ended up having an autoimmune disorder, and also too, I had just you said my body was on fire. There was inflammation, some infection in my body, and that's why my stomach was showing a good bit of that as well. So that's the reason why I wanted to start this journey, was because I needed to get my health together, and I've always had that on the back burner, but I finally put the foot in the door in that.
And what was going on with your hormones?
Oh my gosh, they were all over the place. I had endometriosis. I was able to find that out. And one day I'd be crying, the other day I'd be laughing, the other day I'd be like, I don't want to be here anymore. The depression, anxiety was just through the roof. And that was another thing too, when I was seeing patients who had somewhat of the same health concerns, but everybody goes through them at such different paces in their life. And seeing what Dr. Sultan did, I was like, I really need to get this going for me as soon as possible.
So you found out about your labs, but then it was up to you to make those lifestyle changes. So, what motivated you to do that and to kind of change things around?
I will say it was you, Dr. Sultan. You motivated me. It was, I mean, I think I went to her office like probably once a month and said, I'm 5 pounds down. You're like, great. And I come back, I'm 15. You're like, wonderful. And so, when I find, and the thing is too, is that it was never the weight that I was wanting to do for society. The reason why I did everything is because it was for me. Like, I wanted to be here for certain people, and I needed to get my mental health, my physical health, and spiritual health where I like it. So it was just great getting on that journey part.
Yeah, and we will be sharing some before and after pictures, but now you've made a complete turnaround. And how do you feel now?
Oh my gosh. I mean, if I could do a backflip and a kickflip, I probably could. So, I have never felt this great. Like every single time, I don't even call them goals, to be honest with you. I actually call them commitments. I had a commitment in life with myself to get to the most healthiest version I can be. And I am so proud to say I've actually lost 115 pounds with Dr. Sultan.
Woohoo.
Yeah. And pre-diabetic and Hashimoto's is pretty much out the door at this point, which was the autoimmune disorder that she diagnosed me with. And the thing with Dr. Sultan, it was not even about the labeling part. It was about the health concerns about what I have in my autoimmune disorder and my pre-diabetic. So I can't thank her enough. That's why I love helping patients over here and why I'm always enthusiastic when patients are interested in coming over here because I understand where they're coming from. And the best thing about you, Dr. Sultan, is that you have been in everybody's shoes because you were in our shoes at one point. And I do appreciate when a doctor is like that. So just thank you so much.
So, how would you inspire others who maybe don't believe they can change their health around or are in a very bad place and don't feel good to even make changes or to trust their body to heal itself? So, what is your motivation or inspiration for them?
You can do it. It literally anybody can do it. I started in the summer, and that is people getting ready for beach bodies, or in the winter. And I just started when I did the blood work and everything. So just start whenever you're ready. But also too, you're gonna feel fantastic. And again, it never. I want to just make it clear that it's never going to be for society. It's on you. It's in your hands, and like I said, I highly recommend Dr. Sultan, to anybody to go see her and everything, just because everything that she does is in depth, is sincere, and I'm just I'm too blessed to be depressed at this point.
Awesome.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And you know how to reach us at vitologywellness.com. And we're here to help you and support you and also celebrate you.